हेलो वीडियो आ रहा है ना। हेलो 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 नहीं। हेलो 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 आया। हेलो देख। हेलो चेक। हेलो
check, check, hello, check, check, hello, check. Check, hello, check, check, hello, check.
check. Sir, can you just speak a few words now? Yes, yes, we can hear you. Yeah, great. Just a moment, sir. Can you hear us, sir? On the other side? Karan, sir? He's not able to. Is it, अभी सुनाई दे रहा था ना? अभी तो सुनाई दे रहा था। Sir, can you speak again? No, he's not able to hear us. Rohit? Rohit? Rohit Arjaria? नहीं आ रही। अभी हाँ आया, अभी आया, अभी आया। नहीं नहीं okay. Sir, थोड़ा can you just talk to us, sir? You're just taking the settings again. A little problem here. Can you hear us, sir? Yes, not very well. Just a moment, sir. Just a moment. वो पतला वाला है क्या लैपटॉप वाला जो पतला वाला पतला वाला जो लैपटॉप यहाँ से भी तो आ जाता है वहाँ से बता रोहित हेलो 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 दादा देखे तो आ गया Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I got
Yes,
it.
sir. ये मोबाइल से दिखा है कनेक्ट.
I would like everyone to please come and take seats. Our chief guest is about to arrive, Professor Rao, Director of NIT Rourkela. Can I please get a volunteer who can get everybody who is outside the boundary over there to come inside? Can I please request everybody to take their seats? Our chief guest has arrived and is at the gate. So please grab a glass of water, it's hot, and take your seat. I would like Mr. Mrityunjay Jha, Ms. Piali Das, and Biswajit Mishra to come near the stage. Mrityunjay Jha, Piali Das, Biswajit Mishra, and Brahmacharya to be on stage.
हेलो हेलो हेलो
अरे वो नहीं है, ये तो दिया हुआ है। हाँ मास्टर, ये तो देख आ गया, देखा मेरा ऑडियो आ रहा है। इसका लिंक कुछ नहीं है, वेब लिंक है वो, जो भी कंप्यूटर में प्ले होगा। हाँ। अरे नहीं, ये तो दे दिए है, वो तो ये तो अभी हम करते रुक जाओ। एक मिनट करते, एक मिनट कर रहा हूँ। दो लोग ऐसे अलग अलग हो गया है, वो कनेक्ट है, वो कनेक्टेड है।
हेलो
इसमें से तो आ रहा है आपका ऑडियो। हाँ किया ना आपका, एक सेकंड अभी अभी हम बता दे रहे हैं। ये वॉइस नहीं जा रहा है यहाँ पे, वीडियो तो हो गया। एसडीएम नहीं तो वॉइस अपने आप उतना वॉइस नहीं है, वो आ रहा है वहाँ से करके आ रहा है, यहाँ से नहीं जा रहा है। अरे इसका स्पीकर नहीं है, उसके स्पीकर नहीं है, वो माइक लगा बहुत स्पीकर है।
हेलो हेलो
ये तो ऑडिबल है, वो उसको नहीं।
हेलो हेलो
अभी देखो आ गया देखिए दादा। आया अरे एसडीएम आ गया, वो पहले में जा रहा है। आ गया बता रहे हैं। Hello, sir. Can you just speak couple of words? We just want to check the mic, sir. Okay, okay, sir. Hello. Yes, sir. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
I would request everyone to get seated. I still have 4 minutes where I can wish you guys a very good morning. So, a very good morning to all of you. Is everybody awake? A very good morning to all of you. Woo! That's the NIT spirit. All right. It's 1997, and a group of emotional young people are graduating from one of the country's top institutes, unsure of what the future holds. Back then, communication was limited to letters, landlines, and phone booths, and it was unclear if we would be able to stay in touch. The idea of a silver jubilee reunion seemed far fetched. And blink, 25 years later, here we are, back at the same place with the same old friends. Woo! It almost feels surreal, doesn't it? 3 years ago, some of us met in the NITROA Boston convention, and Chita and I were discussing, and we said, you know what, we should create a WhatsApp group for our Silver Jubilee reunion. And we did. and everybody pitched in to add in all our friends. So we got connected. And guess what? Madhuri said, guys, this is madness. Even the Football World Cup preparation for 2022 hasn't started. Well, the World Cup is over, and guess what? The next biggest event in the world is about to begin. Woo! Don't believe me? Ask Jha, who had a harrowing time in reaching the venue, dodging all the paparazzi. Where is Jha? Take a cue from people like Ambika and Pawan, who drove all the way from Delhi, and Biswajit, who has taken ample precaution that we remain out of spotlight of the hounding media so that we can have uninterrupted fun. As Aristotle said, friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Times have passed, but the memories we share remain strong and dear to our hearts. It has been 25 years, and while some of us have aged well, some have dodged the aging software. And you know in which category you are. Some have embraced a little extra weight around their belly, while others haven't put an ounce of weight. You know in which category you are. Some have pursued entrepreneurship, while others have climbed quickly the corporate ladder. Some have achieved financial success, while some have turned to spirituality. But despite all these differences, like the umbilical cord, the common thread that binds us together is our friendship. Woohoo to that! The memories we shared in the past may have faded a little with time, but the love and connection we have for each other will always remain. No matter how much time goes by or how far apart we may be, we'll always be there for each other through good times and bad. The reunion is a reminder of the power of friendship and the importance of coming together to support and uplift each other. Let's take this opportunity to catch up, laugh, and make new memories together. Here is to many more years of friendship and cheer. You can see my virtual glass. Before we announce the SJ97 Open, let's take a stand up and applaud for that one person whose Herculean effort has made this reunion super smooth. No amount of appreciation is enough. I don't need echo. Each one of us has remained in awe of his organizing skills, selfless service, and round the clock grunt. I don't think I need to name him Biswajit. Thank you so much. If you please could come up. Biswajit Mishra, our convener for our reunion. That's it, folks. Hope the coming 3 days will make another set of beautiful memories which we shall cherish throughout our lifetime. Thank you to all those who have made it possible. For those who couldn't make it here, we shall miss you dearly. Rest assured, we will enjoy on your behalf. So now I would like to start our sand animation program.
अच्छा ठीक है
Hello.
Hello.
We have the sand animation team. The team here is Nibedita Mishra, Pramod Biswar, Swati Sagarika Raut. Welcome.
Check.
Check. Welcome, everyone. Very pleased to welcome you all on the Silver Jubilee of 1997 batch. I think SP said it well. It's a trip down the memory lane, and all friends, families, dignitaries, and professors, we are very happy to see you all as the next 3 days of events unfold and we all go back home with memories. Screen is not coming. Is the screen visible? Music starting. Music starting. Music. Look at that, how nicely the welcome image is coming up. This is Haripa Electronics 1997 batch. Happy to share the events with you all today and next couple days.
And this is Sanjay. So you're able to hear me, right? And this is Sanjay, and I'm really happy that we are here trying to figure out a few things that they are able to do. Interesting enough, every time I get on a stage, I stay away from a podium simply because I won't be visible behind, right? And we all are here to welcome you for this event that's going to start for the next 3 days.
Oh, wow, look at that. Amazing art. And I do see a sand art right towards the left of the stage. Namaskaram.
That was beautiful. Fantastic.
And just like that, with time, the sand goes away and new things unfold. Here, 25 years back, when we all came to Rourkela, we had limited understanding of what the city has. It was a small, unknown place to us, especially to those of us who came from out of state, not knowing what the future holds us. Right, Sanjay?
Absolutely. I think the only two things that I knew about Rourkela was the Rourkela steel plant and, of course, REC Rourkela back in the day, because that's the college that I was going to join. I mean, otherwise, I had no idea what the city was going to hold for us. it's been 25 years hence, and we've come to learn a lot about rourkela during the 4 years that we stayed here. Not only was there the rourkela steel plant, and as a metallurgical engineer, that's something that I used to go back to every now and then. But over a period of time, we came to understand rourkela a lot better. There were places that we went to which we wouldn't have imagined. There were places such as Hanuman Vatika that came to being in 1994. And it's interesting that it all happened during the time that we were staying here. And one of the most important things that I think all the people that have been in rourkela and in RAC, and most of us have been there on bicycles if we had not kind of parked it in Indo-German Club. And one of those memories that I have is of rourkela having all those sparrows on the electrical cables, right? And I think that makes it very unique. And I don't know if you guys have seen, there used to be Surabhi run by Siddharth Kirk and Renuka Shahane, and that one incident was actually a part of their session, which talked about rourkela and the sparrows. It's sad that we don't have those sparrows anymore, but rourkela still remains very close in terms of the places that we've been in. Anything you have, Sandeepa?
Sure, the city that is encircled by the three rivers, Koyal, Brahmani, and Shankha, known as Patnagar and steel plant. These were the limited things, and there is an REC, Regional Engineering College here, were the limited things that we came to know. And then staying here, right in this campus, roaming around in Ambagan, Old Rourkela, doing a cycle tour around the ring road. I think it was probably 20 kilometers, and a few of us had done one Sunday cycle tour around the city. The memories are numerous. Everything is flooding back on how an unknown city has become such an integral part of our lives. I think everyone who is here today can relate to it, and seeing how city has evolved. Yesterday when we all landed at the railway station, the way it has developed, how the city, there was Renu menu we saw, and I remember visiting Renu menu quite a few times for to have lunch or dinner or something, and nice hotels around it, the memories, and looking at evolution, just like us, how we have aged. City has really came a long way over the period of time.
And what's interesting is what you see on the screen now, right? So this is something that's all in our hearts and minds. Obviously, it used to be called REC back in the day when we were here, and it represented the same, the admin building that we have. In somewhere in 1950, between 1959 and 1965, the government of India had this vision of making education, and specifically in engineering and technology, a forefront, and make India a forerunner in that. As a part of that, there were 14 regional engineering colleges that were set up. One of them, of course, was our very own REC Rourkela, right? And if you look at the memories that we attach to, it's mostly for us REC. Over a period of time, it is now changed to NIT. This was changed to NIT in 2002, and ever since we are known for being the Nitro ones. We all prided ourselves when we were a part of REC as Renkolians. And as Renkolians, we had various things that we did, right? I mean, apart from the games that we played, and the journeys that we did outside of the campus, there was also things like a Rotrack club, a Leo club, all a part of the Renkolians, right? Fond memories of what the REC was.
Not to miss the Spring Festival.
Of course. And the quadrangles.
Yeah, where different colleges used to come. We all used to look forward. Kind of a 3-day celebration, very similar to the one we are having now. So, Sanjay, what other memories do you have of REC? I still relate to REC a lot more than I do to NIT. NIT takes some getting used to.
It does. I think one thing I do remember is the hostel that I used to stay is not anymore a boys' hostel, right? I used to live in Hall 6, and now that is called a ladies' hostel. Ladies' hostel for us used to be further out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a lot of people that probably go back to the days of using what was called Dhanno of the college, right? There used to be a kinetics park that I had. Almost everybody probably used it, and one trip to ladies' hostel was mandatory.
One of the memories I have is walking to the STD booth, waiting for the time when the rates will become half and maybe 1/4 after 11 p.m., taking special permission from ladies' hostel to walk to the STD booth, mostly escorted by someone, dialing and coming back. And at times when parents used to call, and then we were told that a phone call has come, and waiting near the phone for hours together because the phone was always engaged. In 2002, REC was named as NIT. A lot of funding from government and a lot of infrastructure, almost close to what IITs have been were granted, and then the evolution that has progressed over time and how the college had developed as NIT is great to see.
And in fact, ever since we've been renamed or rechristened as NIT, is when the institute started realizing that we've got to get our alumni back into the fore, right? So 1988, I believe, was the first time that we had the Silver Jubilee functions that were held. And ever since, we've been having 25 years, the Silver Jubilee functions that are held here. This year, of course, is 97. We also had 96 come just before us here, thanks to COVID. What we see, though, is the fact that there is a recognition to the fact that alumni actually add a lot of value and color to what we are today, right? Whether it is in terms of the academics, whether it is the industry reach out, there is a lot that we are able to accomplish today.
Talking about the Alumni Association, there is NITRA based in India and there is NITROA based in US. I think both of them have frequent alumni meets. Quite an experience to attend those, get to meet the alumni of REC and NIT over a period of time and make those connections, network, find newer opportunities, make new friends, bond with older friends, and have some memorable experiences.
just before we started the reunion, conversations more than a year ago, one of the things that we all discussed was how many of us still own the blazers that we were given by the college. We do, right? And what I recollect of my memories is the fact that there was this logo on our blazers which we had. That is something that I probably would say is the proudest thing that I've worn on myself. I cannot go back in the day and see if there is anything else that was more that I related, to from a lifetime standpoint. And that's the logo that we all know and remember of.
How beautiful the logo looks. And I can totally understand, Sanjay, how proud you were, knowing that you have taken the time, deprioritized everything else, and made sure the reunion.
Absolutely. I think that is one thing I wanted to do. The reunion was not just about me. Um, my family's seen me grow from what I was not to what I am today. And they all, are a reason of the fact that I am here. And I wanted them to experience what's here in this college.
A big hand to Sanjay's family for taking the time to come here, share our experiences.
Thank you.
The experience of Silver Jubilee, quite a few of us have taken the time to be here for 3 days, deprioritizing everything else, just being in the moment, relive some of the things that we had experienced, remember how unsure, timid we had landed in this campus, and how we graduated as confident individuals, ready to face the challenges of the world. Kudos to everyone who is able to make time and join us here for the Silver Jubilee. And I'm sure they will make many memorable lifetime experiences. Friends who could not make it, I'm sure they were valid reasons. We would definitely make sure to enjoy on their behalf. They're always, always, always part of our batch. And whether or not they are able to make the Silver Jubilee, we do have the hope of meeting them during Golden Jubilee.
Absolutely. Talking about Golden Jubilee, actually the 1972 batch, did their Golden Jubilee this year, just last month. It is impressive that some of those people I've been in touch with, Gary Krishnan and the rest of them. They were all here and they're still as proud as we are, right? And we all think back in the day, 1970s, I was not even born, but they still hold their reverence for the college, which is outstanding. I just hope and pray that all of us are able to come back for our 50th celebration here.
The nostalgia of being here, those memories coming back, and a little bit of thinking that in 2 days all this will be over, we'll be back to our own world, busy in our day-to-day lives, something that we were looking forward to for maybe 2.5 years, and the preparation that has gone inside will get washed away just like this. Just the memories will remain in our hearts forever.
as we go through our journey here, I think a few things that we experienced as a part of our stay here. 1993, when we came to the college, uh, our principal back then was Professor Somnath Mishra. We had the privilege of actually giving him a farewell in 1996, and we were so proud of the event that we conducted for them. 1996 in the AV hall, everybody would remember Pyar Humne Kis Mode Pe Le Aaya and whatnot, right? We created magic that day as batches of 97 and 96. Today we stand after 96. We had Professor Mohanty take over as the principal of the institute. Um, the sad part of it is both of them we lost here in 2022. High regards for these two gentlemen that made us who we are. We were fortunate that we were a part of some of their classes, especially people from metallurgy would know that we were a part of A.K. Mohanty's sessions. Uh, we we are very, very sad to have lost them this year.
That way, 2022 has been a year of loss of our beloved professors. That our batch, I think, had benefited from their knowledge, from their guidance, from their experiences.
I'm sure some of you have seen the same things out there on the sand art that is made. Um, Professor Mishra and Professor Mohanty's faces there.
A sober moment to remember those who are no longer with us, whose memories would remain with us forever. On the left side of the stage, in the sand art, we have our beloved Professor Somnath Mishra, Professor Ashok Mohanty, and also 4 of our batchmates that unfortunately left us along the way. And just the memories of them, just those faces, the way we had seen them at the time, that remains in our hearts.
In fact, a couple of them, I personally miss them a lot for the fact that they were extremely close friends of mine. I mean, Manvendra Kavde and Jagbir Singh. Manu was somebody that would always come to me and say, "Tum gana gayega, to main tere ko shirt dega," right? And every time I went and sang in Civic Center, I always remember Manu used to come and give his colorful shirts to me and say, "Ye aaj pehen ke gayega tu," right? And it was a big loss when we lost him in '98. So was the case with Jagu. We lost him when he was in Hyderabad. A sad moment because I mean, all my mandap days, I remember mandap ever. So it was a huge setback and a personal loss, if at all, for me.
We also had Akshay Baral from Mechanical and Kiran Kumar from Electronics, who are no longer with us. I do remember Jagbir telling many Sardar jokes He used to crack so many Sardar jokes. It was hilarious. And from what I remember, somebody had told him he had landed in Rourkela and he was deeply offended, almost to the point that he was ready to fight. But I think something happened and he transitioned, and he used to say, I want to tell so many jokes that the world will remember that there used to be a calm. Just by taking their names, people would feel like having a good time, just would laugh, and that community, that calm, they're okay to be the reason that people laugh. Nothing to feel like there is anything different, but more like having fun and not being afraid of being vulnerable and being able to laugh at oneself.
Maybe all take a minute to stand up and stand in silence for a minute, please. Thank you. Thank you so very much. This was fantastic. Uh, a big round of applause for the people here, please. Fantastic work.
Thank you. Really impressed with the art that you
Yeah.
all have.
I wish there was a course in engineering to do this as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ravi?
Now, I would request our dignitaries to light the ceremonial lamp. Our chief guest, Professor K. Umamaheshwar Rao, Director of NIT Rourkela. Our guest of honor, who will join us online, Sri Sunil Kumar Sarangi, ex-Director, NIT Rourkela, and Dean, Sir, Professor Kishanjit Kumar Khatua. Our Chairman of Organizing Committee, Sri Mrityunjay Jha, Vice Chairperson of Organizing Committee, Ms. Piali Das, Convener, Sri Vishwajit Mishra, and Treasurer, Sri Brahma Acharya. While we light the lamp, we will, not we, but Soham Patti will Sthita Pragya Acharya, 97 batch, and Sachidanand Pati, 96 batch, and is
Om
अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमदशाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखाः गुणान् प्रवृत्ता विषयप्रबालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृता पुराणी निर्माणमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसम्मूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः मनःषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात् श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः यदादित्यगतं तेजः जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणपानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तस्मृतिज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत्वे द्वविदेव चाहं द्वाविमौ पुरुषो लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव तानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य विवर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् यश्च भारतम् ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः।
Thank you, Soham, for that auspicious beginning. Now, I would request our chief guest, Mr. Rao, our guest of honor. I think he's already joined us. Mr. Dean, the chairman of our organizing committee, vice chairperson of our organizing committee, convener, and the treasurer up onto the dais. I would request 7 volunteers to present the bouquet. All the girls, +1. Mahashweta, Anjali, Meera, Minati, Sandeepa, please come up to the stage. Ashish Saxena, please come up to the stage. Shashank Bhargav,